Hello everybody, welcome back to Software Inc. Modded series here on GodNext Gaming, and a little bit of a disappointing start here for this episode. Something happened to my last save for my modded series with OneSoft Inc., and I kind of had to go and start things all over again. I know I had talked about it. This was completely unintentional and not something I was happy about, as I was looking forward to keeping that company rolling. But however, this gave me the opportunity to do a little bit more about mods and things like that. So as I was discussing about some other mods that are in the game, we are going to take a quick look at this and see that we've added in the software stuff here for the mods, as well as multiple years and multiple options where you can start off in like the 1970s and stuff like that. Also, we've added in the hardware mods so we can go and develop like motherboards and processors and hard drives and things like that, capture cards, cases, and all sorts of stuff here. We can take a look at a computer, we can build computers and everything else. You need all of these pieces in order to build the computers. Some pretty cool stuff as far as the mods go, and I'm really excited about actually doing this aspect of it. And the other mod that I added in was a furniture mod. So you can see here, as we take a look at our office, it's a little bit dark right now because there's nobody in it, but we don't have a computer yet. And the reason being is because there is a new mod that I found. Looks like it was recently updated, so they've added some new stuff in, and it actually gives you the ability to have different types of computers. So currently right now, I started off in the year 2000 only because I wanted to have the mods available to me. We have the old computer, we have the 90s computer, then we have like the laptop, and then the modern computer, and then we have the hollow computer, which is available in 2020. We have all these other machines available to us that are super powerful and everything else. However, the mods that we are looking at here are for like dual screens. So dual screens, we have one with a hexa screen that's available in 2010, and then triple screens in 2005. So this is some really cool stuff, and it adds some boosts as well to the room where you didn't get that before. So we take a look at like something here. There are no room boosts for this. It's just, you know, durability, how much electricity it uses, and how much power it has. These actually add effectiveness, skills, and the more monitors you have, the more skill you get, the better mood you get, so on and so forth. And there's like a little ashtray mod as well, which kind of ruins the environment, but it does give a work boost to programmers and stuff like that. I guess they consider, you know, software engineers to be somewhat of have addicting personalities, I guess, so they like to smoke. Anyway, we're gonna go in and we're gonna start this up right away. We're gonna bring ourselves in with a $2,000 workstation, and we're gonna see if we can't get this thing to fit on the desk the right way. We need to turn that like that. There we go, like that. Perfect. So that actually looks pretty darn cool. We have a dual screen setup. I am actually really excited to see how this looks. I have not looked at this yet to see how it would work, but we're gonna wait for our guy to come in. We're actually gonna pause this for a hot second, and you can see the graphics going up on the displays. We need to get ourselves a contract right away. Let's get things going because we do have to start all over and build the company up once again. So we are going to take the horrible contract. We know how to do those. We're doing our normal stuff here. We'll take a quick look at the company. It's only me in the core team here. We again named the company OneSoft Inc. So that's what the name of our guy is here. And oh, that's software. We want to look at all companies actually. So OneSoft Inc. right here. We're worth absolutely nothing. We're starting up here in 2000, so we're kind of behind the game here a little bit with all of these other companies that are out there. And we're going to see what we can do here starting off so late in the game with stuff. I don't know if I want to go directly into hardware or if I want to go just into software and try to build up, you know, what we know to work for us. But we're going to take a hot, close look at this stuff here. This is some really cool looking things here. I like the way this looks. We'll get him working right away on his thing here, and he's going to do his code, and we can see the screens here with the graphics on it. That is actually some pretty cool looking stuff, I gotta be honest with you. I can't wait to see what like the triple screen and the hexa screen looks like as well for this stuff. So that's gonna be really cool. We'll promote this one into beta and get things going on that. It should be done close to the end of the day. We can release it and get some money back. We had to take a loan because I started off with $1,000. By the by, I didn't mention that, but just so you guys know, a little bit of an important thing. I did take out a $10,000 loan, so I have to pay back about 20 grand, so we want to pay that back. Only started with $1,000 to see how I could do. I'm starting off really low. Do I want to work on this a little bit further? They wanted horrible, release it. We should be able to get some decent money for it. We get 12,000 outstanding quality. We know how that rolls. We're pretty good at this portion of the game as it stands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of work on some stuff here, get things rolling again to a point where it's comfortable for us, and then I'll come back to you guys and see what we're going to do as far as plans go to get this guy rolling again, this company rolling once again now with the hardware stuff, and get my guy trained up to do that as well. Oh, we will take a look at that, by the way. When you're looking at skills for your employees, there is a new skill that's added in here. It's physical, and this is super important in being able to do hardware stuff. You need the physical skill here in order to make good quality hardware products, which makes perfect sense in that regard. So yeah, let me go ahead and do a couple of more contracts. We're into the morning already. Another horrible logistics application. We'll do that, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. All right, so we're back, and we've got a few dollars here. We got about 35,000. We did some training as well on my guy. Take a quick look at this here. So we did training in the physical area, and we did some training. He's actually coming back from education right now. He'll have full system art, and he should be in a decent range to start something up. So we're going to go ahead and start up a software right away. Actually, we're not even going to do a software. We're going to do some hardware first. We're going to do a computer case, because we could do something pretty simple here. We need 2 artists really to kind of work on this thing. Max quality is outstanding. We can add temperature dials to get the expected interest up. We can add Q&A as well, which is going to want designers and programmers, audio, universal bus. We can add all of that stuff to get 100% interest if we want to do that. If we leave out the audio and the universal bus, we will not need the motherboard. However, that makes a lesser of a quality product, which I think we want to do to start off with, actually. Might be better if we do this. It'll only have a 38% interest. However, it'll be something that we can handle on our own while we do some contracts on the side. It needs some physical code, and it needs some system design. So we should be good as far as that stuff goes. They're recommending $72. We're going to say 70 even. For that, it is going to be an original thing. They're looking at the Tortec PX. Let's call it the One Soft Phenom. Maybe we drop the One Soft name and we just call it the Phenom, and we'll call it the Phenom X, capital X. Right? We don't have any servers yet because we're too soon into things, but we're going to start working in development. The consumer reach is pretty high, usability is medium, stability is high. We should be able to do this without much of a problem or taking too long to do it even by ourselves, because we can do all of those jobs, and we're a pretty decent artist as well. So we have $35,000. We'll take a quick look at our bills here. We're spending about $485, so we can go for quite some time before we're in any kind of trouble as far as money goes. We did hire some cleaning just to kind of clean things up. Whoops, went a little bit too far there. That was really quicker than I thought it would be. So we're going to work on that for a little while. We're going to see what contracts are available. Maybe we could pick up a horrible contract or something just to kind of get us some monies. I don't think we're getting anything horrible because we did so well on the others. Yeah, they're all going to kind of be mediocre, which is fine. We just want something without a lot of code in it. So this embedded system one looks pretty decent for $13,634. Mediocre. No art. We can do that. We'll up the priority of it just to kind of get it out the door quickly, and we'll accept that job. So he'll be taking that on in the morning, and he should be coming in here any second and working on that. It'll be pretty quick too. So let's slow that down for a second, move up the priority on it. He'll just rush right through that and get the code going. So now we've upped the priority. He'll get through that at a normal pace that he usually does. It should be like a one-day thing. Again, just to add a few dollars to the coffers here so that we're not just completely struggling. Did I hire the cleaning lady? I thought I just called cleaning. Nope, I hired cleaning. We're going to dismiss you. We don't need you. You're goodbye. Goodbye. I can't afford to pay you too. Like, kind of good thing we took the contract when we did, right? I mean, yeah, I got to pay you $1,000 just to hang around and do nothing, really? That is insane. Absolutely insane. Anyway, let's speed things up here a little bit and get through the lines on this. And we're gonna go into beta. Do beta, and we'll try to get through the bugs on this. We might need to go an extra day, unless we just want to kind of catch the money. Even if it's bad, maybe it'll kind of work out better for us that way. still outstanding. Doesn't make a difference. So we're in pretty good shape here. So let's do a quick review at 52,000 lines. I don't expect it to be anything phenomenal, and I'm doing the review of it. So we'll see what happens here. Let's hit the L key and get rid of the lights too. I don't want to see the light hanging out in the middle there. That kind of bugs me. Review finished. 3 reviews. So slow things down for a hot second. Physical art is terrible. The physical code is beautiful, and the system code is needing a little bit more work as well. So definitely need some time on the art. We have to give that art a little bit more time, and we'll see how that works out for us. It shouldn't take too much longer to do this, to be honest with you. I don't want to release a fantastic, super, like, extraordinary, awesome product not to start out with. We want to kind of make that going forward. You know, it'll be, the next versions of it will be phenomenal, if you want to call it that. So the Phenom X is in development, and we will come back when we feel like we're in a good spot to actually release it. I may take on another contract just to get some more money in the bank here so we can hire an actual marketer to market it properly. I think that would be the best bet for us going forward. All right, we'll catch you again on the flip side. All right, so we're back. We did a little bit of an outsource here for Phenom X with 81,000 lines of code and 79.3 megabytes of art. The art still suffers here, and we do know, like I said, physical and system looks pretty good, even on the outside, 80%. We have some kind of, you know, passives here, if you want to call it that, and then some people who are just not happy with it. I think we're going to leave it there, though, at 5.4. Like I said, we're going to release it, see what we get, what comes away with it. For that, we did do another contract to kind of get us over 50,000 mark. Again, I like to hire a marketer, so let's go ahead and get them a desk to work with, and we're going to bring them in, and they're going to do marketing. That's what it comes down to. So we're going to do that like that, and then we're going to take this and stick that in between so that they're not on top of each other, and then we're going to take the chair, place it there. Actually, we're going to do another one of these right there like that. It's going to look a little ridiculous, but I don't care. And then we're going to do the right screen because we did the left screen, right? So we want to kind of make it sit like that. So that looks pretty cool, actually. That looks really cool. I like that. We got to move the fan now because can't reach that anymore. Not with that there. We'll put that nope, on that wall. That's perfect. And that looks pretty darn good, I think. So let's check my light. My light is over the chair, but that doesn't seem to be affecting anything. Okay, good. I think the light over the chair really won't affect anything. I think it's when it's like over the desk that it gets affected. So that looks pretty good. And now we need to get a marketer in here. Can we add the phone to the desk, though? Can we add the phone? We can add the phone. It's kind of behind the monitors, but all right, well, it is what it is. It helps the skill of the marketer. So hopefully that the marketer will sit there, and that'll work out for us. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to hire a marketer. Not yet. Let's not hire a marketer yet. Let's get my guy in here. Let's have him work on a few more lines of art here and code. Maybe we can get him to 90 megabytes, and that'll be a little bit better. Maybe 100 megabytes. Maybe we'll wait till that. Yeah, because we're, you know, the system code and the physical code are okay. So maybe we could try to see if we can get this to 100 megabytes, and then we'll be feeling a little bit more comfortable with putting this into beta to work out the bugs of it. He's sitting at the desk with the phone, which is fine. A little bit of a different picture there, though. I kind of like the fact that they changed the pictures up on them. That adds to it a little bit as well. That's some pretty cool stuff. 96, you know what? We're good. Let's promote this and put it up into beta. Let him start working on some bugs for a few months and see if we can't get this released in a reasonable amount of time. But again, we're going to work on the bugs a little bit. Let that do its thing. Get them worked out. We do have enough money. We may want to consider a contract or two just to bring the monies up a little bit more. Mediocre, good. Too many lines of code, though, for me to handle on my own. This is a... We can handle all of that. So we're going to do that. We'll do one more contract, and then we'll go and get some of these bugs out of here, and we'll see how that works out for us. And we'll catch you guys again when we get back. Alrighty, folks, we're back here, and we are working on marketing as we've got a lot of bugs out of this system here. or this case, 139 bugs. We have our marketer in-house. He's working on the press release for us. We've announced a release date of October 2002, and the marketer I just hired is going to go on vacation in July, which is what it is. I should have changed it, but I did not. Doesn't really matter. He can work on a few more bugs, and then when he comes back, the marketer comes back in August, finish up the marketing, the press release, get that out there, and then we'll work on the press build as well, and then release this thing by October. So that should be pretty cool stuff. We're going to let this run through. Let's see what kind of money we're spending here. So $22.50 for a salary. We spent all of that just to get him in the door, which is fine. We're still not looking like a ton of money. We won't spend the salary this month because he's on vacation, which is fine. So it's $520. And he'll be back to work on that marketing. Try to get that released. Let's call cleaning this time, not hire cleaning. And we brought an IT guy in to fix up the computers, make sure they're working well. This looks like it's about ready to release. And we will release that. That'll look good. Let's do the press build on this as well. And let that get to work. My marketer's just kind of hanging out and doing nothing for now, which is fine. I'm okay with that. The press build will come out tomorrow. And the press release has been mentioned. We'll take a look at this. It's going to say, it's giving some details about Phenom X. Target demographic doesn't really know who OneSoft is, of course. It's always kind of that way. Underway, it looks decently feature-rich. I guess that's pretty good. A little dyslexic there. Wow, could not read that for a second. 58,000 followers after the press build. That's pretty good. I think we're going to have to do a contract here, though, because we're going to need some money to print as well. Some copies. We need copies. So, yeah, we're going to be in a little trouble here if we don't get some monies in there. Maybe we take a loan, try to pay it up, and pray for the best and try to pay it off right away. I don't know. We'll take this contract. We'll get that working. That's not what I wanted to do with that, though. So we're going to make this the priority. And he is waiting. Why is this not working? This is not working. 12,000 for marketing. We took this contract, but we can't do anything with it. Why is it not working? Oh, because I have him set as a programmer so he wouldn't do any marketing. I did not want him to go do anything else. We're going to put him into an any role so that he can work on that deal right there, so we don't get killed on that. Ooh, that would have been bad. Promote that, get the lines of code out of that. We'll take the 2 days or whatever it takes to do that, I guess, to bring some monies in. No, actually, we cannot do that. We're going to have to release it as soon as possible because we're going to need whatever money we can get from it. That's going to be interesting, folks. We kind of pulled that one a little bit close there, didn't we? Yeah. We'll promote that. We'll get that into beta. See how many bugs we can get out of this before the end of the day. And he leaves, and 4 bugs. Release, outstanding, 14,000. We'll take it because we got to release a piece of software. Actually, a physical computer case tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. We'll release it at 8 a.m. They're going to come on in. We're going to do a release here. We want to do some marketing. I mean, do as much as they possibly can on marketing, right? He's going to wind up marketing as well, which I don't want him to do. So we'll fix that in a hot second. And then we're going to do some printing of copies. Can I do 15,000 copies of this? 30,000 leaves me a little bit of money for marketing, which is good. And we'll see how that goes for us. So let's go back in here. Let's change me back out to a programmer. So I just work on the bugs. And my marketer will work on marketing. And let's roll it and see what happens. Let's see when they come in and see what goes on here. After we release this particular piece of software, we will see... That'll probably do it for this episode. And then we'll go from there. He's not going to be doing any work because there's no bugs to work on because they haven't gotten any yet. And we'll see what happens after the marketing on this. We have about $21,000 left. This is going to be close. Cut it real close here. Doing pretty good with the marketing. I got to be honest. Up to 12,000 already. We're going to probably hit 14 or 15 before the end of the day. 15,000 in marketing for the first day. And let's see what we get. First day brings us $672,000. We did not have to do a thing. No loans needed. Absolutely amazing. We sold 13,734 units, 386 refunds. That is a pretty good piece of, wow. Talk about, that's a way to start it. It was just good. Imagine if it was even better quality. We're going to order up 100,000 copies of this. I have a feeling about this. We're going to start doing the marketing on it. We may just kind of grow this team right away and see what happens. Now we have 102,000 in stock. They're going to do as much marketing as possible. Yeah. So newcomer, nobody knows them. Missing translation market. Phenom is a respectable product. We find it might be affected by the interest of the Color Tech Zero Z4 or the OSET Z4, whatever that is. Might be worth the price, but I'm not going to move any copies. Spend some time marketing, yeah. So we know that we're going to build up a fan base. But we have a nice little fan base going already here with our PC Tower, 4,100 people. There are fans. You know what? That's looking pretty good. We have 44 bugs in there, and we're going to start working on those bugs and doing their thing. You know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. Please leave your comments below. We're going to grow this company. We're looking for leads, as always, to start all over here, and hopefully we don't mess up the saves this time around or lose the save. I think the save just broke on it. It just was not loading, so I had to start it all over again. But it looks like we're off to a good hot start here. I am very happy with what I see so far. So we will see you in the next episode coming up very soon. I'll see you around the channel, and bye-bye now.